gonna drag it. I just want to tell y'all about the time that I first had a panic attack and didn't know what the hell was going on with me, y'all. But one thing about me, I am not big on working with my family. Anytime that there's a situation with my family member and somebody else, I always feel like I have to be involved in that situation. We can even get to fight good and I can lay some more blows on this bitch. They breaking us up. It's your big sis T Renee, and I am back today with another story. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Hey, I'm hoping that one day you find something on this platform that resonates with you and make you want to come back and stay subscribed. If you're a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for always tuning in with me each time that I post, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know y'all are here for a story, and that's exactly what I'm going to give you. But before we get to that, family, y'all know what to do. Go ahead, drop down below in that comment section. Leave a hey girl, hey, what's up big sis? As it always, comments are always welcome and greatly appreciated, but just keep them respectful. Y'all have seen the title, so you have an idea of what this story is going to be about. So family, let's get to that story. Okay, so this is during the time when one of those summers that I was working at the airport. Like I told y'all, one summer I had came home from school. I didn't stay in my city when I had came home from school. I chose not to stay and work in that city that summer. I came home. I wanted to be around my family and friends that I still had in the city. So yes, I worked at the airport this year. And I gave y'all a prior story time about me hanging out with these girls that I got real cool with at the airport. But this is not about them, y'all. This story time is about a member in my family. One thing about me, I am not big on working with my family. Sister, cousin, brother, whoever. I'm just not big on that for various reasons. But one of the main reasons is being that anytime that there's a situation with my family member and somebody else, I always feel like I have to be involved in that situation. Like, if I don't be my family's keeper, you know, I'm going to be judged and looked at a certain way. And it's not fair because sometimes my family be the ones that be starting the shit. So I've always been big on, yeah, I'm gonna have my folks back, even my closest friends that I've had. But if you somebody that's always keeping a mess, I'm not gonna be too big to try to jump into that because you're making me look bad, number one, and then your consequences can possibly be my consequences. And one thing about me, baby, I'm all about my funds, and I don't like people interrupting my funds or doing things that's gonna mess up my livelihood. Even though this is not the case in this particular situation, but there have been cases like that. Like, I feel like, don't start no shit and I don't have to be in the shit, you know? But that's just me. Like, I'm not a person that likes confrontation. But if I have to jump into some shit, I'm definitely gonna do that. But in this particular story, this is about my family member. We're gonna give her a name. We're gonna call her Trey. We're gonna call my family member Trey. So Trey basically was very friendly with a lot of people. I mean, Trey have always been like this, y'all. She have always been like this. One thing I did not like about that's one thing I couldn't stand about this family member. Like, they were just a little too friendly with people. They wanted to see the good in everybody. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm also a realist. And I know that people will pretend to be somebody just to get what they want to get from you. Even if it's temporarily. And I feel like a lot of times when folks know they can be you are a pushover, or they can get away with treating you a certain way, they're going to continue to treat you that way because you are allowing that in your space. And I am the total opposite. I'm going to check you on your shit. You might not like it, and you may feel like I'm being a bitch or whatever you want to call it. I'm okay with that, but I am not gonna allow you to treat me a certain way and to treat me like I'm the scum on the bottom of your damn shoe. And if I feel like you want to if I feel like you want to hold certain people to a higher regard than me, I'm gonna continue to let you do that. I'm gonna let you go, you know, continue to go treat the people that you think are better. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue to let you do that. And then I'm gonna watch you try to come back and be in my space when they dog your ass out. And that happens a lot of times, man. And when I feel like people don't respect and appreciate the position I hold in their life, I cut their ass off and they feel it every time. I have this one friend who I've told several story times about, have recently come around saying they miss me, they apologize if they made me feel some type of way, just whatever. Cause I'm telling you, every time they feel my absence, I know what type of value I am in anybody's life. But anyway, so yes, this particular family member will allow people to be a certain way with them because they're trying to see the good in them. And it's like they wasn't really seeing that they're treating you like you're the backup friend. And so a lot of times, you know, they would be dogged out. In this particular situation, this one particular girl, she was really tight with at the job. I believe they actually went to school together, like high school together. Because this family member was in high school still. No. Yeah, I believe they had went to high school together, and they had too long got out of high school, so they both had got a job here for the summer or whatever. And let me see, we're gonna call this friend Bridget. And Bridget most definitely was one of them pick-me girls. Even though we wasn't using pick-me at the time, she definitely was a pick-me chick, and she definitely was somebody that kissed butt to try to fit in with everybody. Like, she definitely was that. And so me and this family member, we didn't necessarily work for the same airline, but you know, we would see each other very often. And we did kind of different jobs, but we still was doing some of the similar things. But like I said, she was on one side and I was on the other side. And I don't think it's because they knew we was related. That's just the assignments that we were given. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, and I don't really think nobody really knew that we were related, but maybe a few people. But it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? We did look alike, and I would hear a few people say that, but they didn't make a big deal out of it because we wouldn't really be talking to each other a whole lot like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not working directly together. We were just speaking, you know. People know everybody at this airline. But anyway, so yeah. Like I said, she was real cool with them girls, but one thing about Bridget, when certain women would be, certain people would be around them, she would treat my family member, she would treat Trey like she was nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I would see things like that, and I would try to check Trey on that, like, hey, you know, don't let them treat you like that. Like, you know me, I'm gonna say what I feel. A lot of times people don't want to hear the truth, and they would get mad at you because you're speaking the truth. I'm like, okay, whatever. I won't give my opinion on her. And when you try to come ask me my opinion about a situation, I'm not going to have nothing to say because you're not hearing what I'm saying. You're going to continue to do what you want to do anyway. So I didn't like that about Trey. Trey would do that to me a lot. Like, stop asking my fucking opinion if you don't want to hear the truth. Because I'm going to tell you what's real. And, you know, and that's one reason why I try to get involved in other people's business unless they bring it to me. Because I'm going to tell you what is really real. And you might not want to hear the truth because it's the truth and they get mad at you for telling them the truth. You know what I'm saying? Or if I find out a situation that you might not know about, I'm not going to be too quick to come bring you what I know because you're going to get mad at me and be mad because I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to stay out of other folks' business. But unfortunately, people are always bringing me that shit. And when I give my opinion, they mad. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, Bridget would treat Trey a certain way around certain people, like they some kids or some shit. I don't know, you know how kids do. But anyway, you know how folks do when their cousins come around and you ain't their friend no more type shit. We had that problem growing up in the neighborhood too. But anyway, so yeah, this one particular day, y'all, I wasn't really feeling too good this day. Like I said, y'all try to avoid conversation at all costs. I wasn't really feeling too good this day, but it was this one girl. We could call her. I think her name was Nicole. Her real name, I doubt she'll ever see this. She sees me because she see me and she kind of starts like walking really fast towards me. Not necessarily running because she had bare booty and hips. She wasn't trying to run, y'all. She was trying to walk fast. And how I know she was, at some point, it was like she was rushing or kind of because she was out of breath when she was coming to me. But she was like, girl, I've been all over this concourse looking for you. Because mind you, we all don't work in the same concourse. I work on a totally different concourse than what Trey and, you know, Nicole and all of them were working. She's like, girl, I've been everywhere looking for you. And when she came over there the first time, I wasn't over there because I think I had took a break. Yeah, I had took a break, and me and the girls that I was cool with had went somewhere and got some lunch in the, you know, lunch area, whatever, y'all. So yeah, we wasn't over there. So she was like, girl, I've been looking for you. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? It's about Trey. It's about Trey. Like, she over here, them folks tried to fight her, tried to jump her. I said, who tried to jump her? She's like, yeah, they over here trying to jump her, trying to fight her and shit like that. So y'all know I'm mad as hell at this point. And I'm starting to panic because at this point, it had been, she said she had been looking for me maybe almost an hour. And at this point, for all I know, they have jumped on my folks. You know what I'm saying? So I done gave my food, like, hey, get my stuff, I'll be back. I'm rushing over here trying to get out the, you know, concourse where I was and go back through. Yeah, I was trying to, because I had to go through security to get to where they were at the time. Because during this time, our airport had different security ports on the concourse. Like now, you just got one security and it goes to the different gates. At this time, they had the security in different concourses. So yeah, so I had to go out of our security to get over there to where they were. So yes, y'all, I'm panicking. I'm running over there, and I have never had this happen to me. But y'all, I was so flustered that after I done went over here. Okay, I'm moving to that. So I get over here, y'all, and I'm storming the room, and I remember saying, which one of you bitches trying to fight my folks? Like, that's the first thing that came out of my mouth. Which one of you bitches that jumped on my folks? And they looking like, who is your folks? Some folks, and I heard some guys saying, who is your folks? Who is your folks? I'm like, Trey, that's my motherfucking cut. You know, telling them who this person is in my family. And they like, dang, for real? Because, man, I don't think a lot of people really knew. Like, people seen us talking, and they have spoken to me because, you know, she introduced me to certain people, but I don't think they thought too deep about it. Even though me and Trey look so much alike. But, you know, a lot of people look alike and ain't nowhere near related. So, yeah, they was like, oh, yeah, bitch, oh. Y'all thought she was here about her motherfucking self, but you don't know she got family here, so don't play. So these dudes, men can be so fucking messy, y'all. They was like, oh, them chicks right there, them bitches right there tried to jump on her a minute ago. Them chicks right there trying to jump her, Niggas are so messy like that. They spoke up for the women. But you know what? I ain't even mad at them. I kind of respect them because they, you know, whatever. I mean, and if they really gave it in, they could have stopped it. Because they was, because they were in the midst of arguing and up in her face when I came up in the room. So yes, like, they was still at it with them. And so, you know, I'm getting all loud. I'm ready to throw balls with these people, whatever. So, you know, I'm coming up. So I done said what I done said. Ain't nobody really said shit. And you can hear somebody saying some shit in the background, mumbling under their breath or whatever, like a hoe ain't gonna do nothing to me. And I said, oh, so you the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So you the bitch trying to fight my folks. And then here come Bridget. She just looking stupid as shit. She's like, ain't nobody trying to jump on her. I was like, bitch, I don't even want to hear that shit because you supposed to be her friend. But you the main bitch in cahoots with these bitches trying to fight her for whatever. Y'all, why these folks trying to fight her over some dude? They weren't even trying to, and it's always about, y'all just don't understand women. It's always about some man. I just don't understand some women. And I know y'all like it's so cliche for them to be fighting over dude, but they weren't. And what I don't understand about women, because this has never been me, I've never been one to confront the woman about the dude. It's always a dude. He knows what type of deal he had with you and whoever, and he knows this, and he's making you look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say don't be bragging on nobody till you know y'all locked in for real. And even then you gotta be cautious, especially on social media. That's not the point. The point is that women always try to attack the other woman. And a lot of times you need to be checking your man because he knew he was with you. But the crazy thing is he was not even with this girl. Had never dated the girl. I think they had, you know, had sex way before me and my folks even started working there. Matter of fact, it was when they was in high school. But I guess some people, you know, they don't let go. They hold on because they thinking they still gonna have a chance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking there's a situation like that. Like the girl and the guy was still really, really tight or whatever. I guess they was whatever. I don't even know if he even was still messing with her or not. Don't really matter. He probably was, because why she acting like that? But my point is, check the man. How you gonna get mad at her? She didn't know that he had a relationship with this girl or whatever, because he very much was coming around my folks' house. Like, I didn't see him come around. He was there. He was in her face. They was hanging out, dating, very active in her space. So how she supposed to know? And the Bridget girl, she comes to play because this is one of her closest friends. And so the Bridget bitch playing both sides. So I'm pissed off as hell at this point, because I'm trying to tell my folks, man, I told you about that Bridget bitch. I told you I don't trust her. That bitch trying to play both sides. You can't trust nobody trying to play both sides. That's a deadly person. Like, I said, you can never trust a person that's trying to play both sides. They can't be trusted. They don't have your best interests. You know, they fuck with you. I said, that bitch fuck with you when her and them bitches into it. You know what I'm saying? Or when they treat her a certain way, then she want to come around you because she know you're not going to dog her. You're not going to do her like they doing her. Again, motherfuckers don't hear shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm good. Like, don't come to me. Don't have nobody come look for me. You sure trying to be cool with these bitches. Like, I just didn't understand it. But like I said, I think she was really trying to just keep the peace, because she have to work with these people every day. So even though all this is going on, you know, they in there back and forth about what a bitch ain't gonna do to this for them and all that. And you know, I ain't arguing whatever. I said what I had to say. If bitch you really wanna say shit, I'm talking to my folks, and these bitches is talking whatever out the side of their neck, saying whatever. I'm not really saying nothing, because at this point I said, so shit. You know, I said again, which one of you bitches trying? I said, so again, which of you bitches trying to jump my folks? What's up? I don't want to hear all that fucking talking. What's up? Let's fight. Like, seriously, I really was like, let's fight. And I never really been that type of person to be like, shit, bitch, let's fight. But at this point, I'm really tired of these bitches, because honestly, this is not the first time that I've heard that some bitches tried to fight my folks. You know what I'm saying? But it never was a point where them bitches tried to jump them. And doing all this time, y'all, these hoes and got my blood pressure so high. I ain't never had an issue with my blood pressure, whatever. But y'all, I was so high. I felt myself having a panic attack, y'all. And I'm trying to describe this panic attack. I'm trying to remember how it happened. I know, like, my chest was beating real, like my heart was beating fast. I felt my fist like tightening, because I'm tightening my fist. I felt my chest tightening, y'all. I felt like I had to throw up. I felt like I had to pee and shit all at the same time, y'all. So basically, I was having a panic attack. That's what I found out I was having, y'all. Because I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't feel so good. And man, I wasn't feeling too good any goddamn way that day. And it probably because my period probably was gonna come. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling so well that day. But y'all, like, I basically was having a fucking panic attack. And then I heard one of the bitches in the background laughing. And so, y'all, I was like, okay, I bet. And I knew who the bitch was. It was the Bridget bitch. I said, okay, bet. So after I had calmed myself down, you know, an hour go by, whatever. We about to get out of work. I see the Bridget bitch. I was like, bitch, what's up? I said, you was doing all that motherfucking laughing there, bitch, when I was at a panic attack. But what you don't know, what's up? Shit, I'm about to beat you. Which one of you bitches trying to fight my folks? Like, bitch, I heard you in there doing all that shit. I'm in here just fucking having a panic attack. I was like, you fake as fuck. I don't understand why my folks even fuck with you to begin with. I know I was talking I was talking so much shit. And again, I don't like to do all this fucking arguing, but y'all, man, when I say, next thing I know, the bitch, she couldn't even say what she was saying out her mouth. All I know is my fucking fist met her fucking face. Yes, man, we outside, y'all. We like at the parking lot or whatever. And cause we had got off and we was getting off any damn way. So, Yeah, we was getting off, so it had been a few hours, and I was like, I said, I'm gonna see that bitch when I get off, because I know a lot of us got off around the same time, you know, at the airport. You know, airport closed at a certain time in my city, in Memphis anyway, so a lot of us had got off at the same time. I said, okay, I'm gonna see this bitch. When I get ready to leave, y'all. So yes, like I said, we was in the parking area or whatever, and that's when this shit went down. So they think I know my motherfucking fist met that bitch face, and then the other way, I know I'll punch that bitch in her goddamn mouth, really. This ain't I punched that bitch in her face. And then I hit her again, I punched her fucking mouth. Then, you know, here come the dudes trying to break us up because they see that I wasn't playing with this bitch for real. So before we can even get to fighting good and I can lay some more blows on this bitch, they breaking us up. One thing about it, you know, I can say them dudes was doing what they needed to do. That's what men should be doing in a goddamn way. Don't be letting women fight. Break this shit up. Don't let this shit be what it is. Because I definitely could have lost my damn job that day. Because nobody ever really found out about it. You know what I'm saying? Because, and they better be glad they did. Because I was going to blow that shit bigger than what it was. I was going to blow that shit up to bigger than what it was. Because we all probably could have lost our jobs. So I feel like that's why nobody really said anything. Because we all could have lost our jobs, period. Because it definitely was about to be some other shit going on. Because at this point, my girls that I was working with, like I said, we was all real tight. They was ready to go down with that shit too. Because they had some issues with a couple chicks over in that area too. A lot of these people I'm talking about, y'all, they was like rampages and furlers and stuff like that. Like that's what they did, you know, over here where my folks worked, wheelchair agents. Like it was through this company or whatever that they had worked for this company that was like a vendor with the airline. They provided services to the passengers and, like I said, did stuff for the airlines and things like that. So that's why I was able to go into their little office or whatever, their little break room area, and see all these people at the same time. And like I said, that's why I said they wasn't in the same concourse as me, because I worked for an airline at the time, which I'm not gonna say the airline, but yeah, I had worked for a particular airline at the time. They, like I said, they was down there and they was all in the room at times until the people dispatched underneath them. But so yeah, so that's how, you know, all them was around. And it was about to be a big ass brawl because me and my folks was ready. But yes, y'all, I'm not gonna drag it. I just want to tell y'all about the time that I first had a panic attack and didn't know what the hell was going on with me, y'all. I thought I was about to have a heart attack or something, because I had never experienced a panic attack. I mean, when I say I had to shit and pee and throw up all at the same time, yes. I ain't never really experienced it again, thankfully. But again, I can never work with my folks. Like, I don't like to work with my folks, y'all. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if I ever told you. No, I did. Remember that friend I mentioned that's been trying to come back around? I may get that story time about her ass. But she had got on my nerves to the point where I was so happy when that girl quit our job. Like, I don't like for my friends and families to work with me, especially when they're always into it with people. And I feel like those people are always into it with people because they are people pleasers. And when these people treat them a certain way, they cannot handle them treating them like that. Stop trying to people please and you won't be disappointed. I always say stop expecting the most from people and you will never be disappointed. Expect people to be who they really are and treat them as such. You know what I'm saying? Let them do them. And if you want to be cool with them doing them, then you handle them a certain way. You hold them to a certain standard. You treat them, you handle them with a long handle spoon and you push on. It's nothing wrong with being cordial with your co-workers, because I get it. Y'all gotta work together every day. But don't expect the most of them. Not everybody is meant to go home with you and be your friend outside of work. Treat them people who are exactly what they are, your co-workers. And you'll be alright. Alright, family, y'all know what to do. Go ahead, drop down below in the comment section. Let's chat. Let's talk about the time maybe some of y'all have gone through a similar situation. Or, you know, if you or somebody don't like working with your family and friends, you know, I don't know. All comments are welcome. Just keep it respectful. Also, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It is greatly appreciated. Also, turn on your post bell notifications so you'll know the next time that I post. And I'll see y'all in my next one. Okay. Family, I know I've been missing with giving y'all story times. It's because I've been trying to recuperate from me traveling and things like that. Trying to take care of some things in my home and outside of home. And just trying to get myself mentally back on the page that I was on with my YouTube channel. One thing about it, I'm never going to go ghost. I might not post twice a week, but I most definitely will give you something that week. So, y'all, I appreciate those that continue to come and tune in and stay tuned in. The people that have subscribed and stay subscribed. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I have been getting new subscribers. Y'all, we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. Y'all continue to tune in and support my channel so YouTube can push me out there the algorithm and we can get over this hump that we're in right now, you know. I think I'm like at what about y'all? 740 or something like that? It may be a little bit more than that shit. I don't really know. Where am I, y'all? I would now, huh? Yo, we're like 736 or something like that. But yeah, I just want to say I appreciate y'all that do support this channel. Also, I most definitely gotta shout out my channel members, y'all. It's only a few of y'all, probably about 5 or 6 of y'all, but I so appreciate y'all taking the time to subscribe to my membership section to support me a little bit more, and definitely because y'all are paying y'all coins to watch other content that I provide, exclusive content that I provide that I will probably never provide on the public sector of this channel, y'all. So y'all, if y'all want to see more of me, to learn, to hear about some more juicier stories and just, you know, random posts, possibly me going live on my membership section, y'all go ahead and join that channel. Join that section of my channel. They have different tiers on there. I'm not expecting, you know, you to join the highest tier. I mean, because honestly, I feel like I'm never going to really expect that from nobody. If you want to if you want to subscribe to the highest tier, that is greatly appreciated. But honestly, everybody on my membership is going to get the same treatment. I'm not big on different tiers of people doing the most. Unless you're just going to be hanging out. The only way you're going to be getting something different if we just hanging out or some shit like that, you know. But no.